What's up, what's up? It's Joy Bush Response. I'm just here in my studio. I got some good stuff for you today. Got something right here. What it could be? It's a modulation pedal. We're gonna check them out today. A whole lot of them. Let's get right into it. Alright. So effects pedals, we've got the Monomachine here, and also the Rhythm, which I'm gonna use for drums later. And today I don't want to show distortion, I want to show like modulation and delay in varying price ranges. So I've got a simple sequence on the Monomachine, and we're just going to go through these effects and talk about what they do. First one is the Behringer Flanger. This is a clone of the Boss BF2, which is a sought-after pedal, long out of production and quite expensive last I checked. So you could spend however much, you could spend $25 and get it if you just want to try it out, and I think it's a good deal. So here we go, Behringer Flanger. I'm borrowing this Monomachine from my dear friend Headless Horseman. Check his music out if you don't know him. Amazing, cinematic, experimental, techno, IDM. The man's got skills. And also, what a synth, huh? I wish I never sold mine. I could write a novel about how good this thing is. It's amazing. So let's flange out. This is your pretty standard flanger type of sound. I believe the Cure used these Boss pedals a lot. I know they used the Boss CE2 chorus, but I believe they used the flanger one as well. So I think it does a job. But now we're on to the high band flanger, which is the one I actually prefer. It's a bit more radical. But you know what? Both together is also quite nice. So yeah, quite subtle, but I think you get the idea. Oh yeah, okay. Was overdriving the input a little bit too much there, but now you get it. So once again, high band. Really nice analog flanger. I think if you're looking for an analog flanger, one of these two, it's a really, really good deal. Now on to the phaser. This is the Boss PH2 Super Phaser. This one is pretty legendary as well. I love it. Used it a lot on Hawkeye stuff. It's a lot on Ningen. It's also on my track. Convert hostile elements into willing servants. Used especially there. Really great. Super beautiful sound. Really nice, fast. Got two modes. Monomachine bringing the jams there. Now we got the Electro Harmonics Flanger Hoax. This is a really insane, complex piece. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why this is... I don't see much about this one, truthfully. It's quite uncommon. And it's quite pricey, so I understand. But I figured it's a good time to show it off. I think Heimbach also has one of these. I had it first. Sorry, Heimbach. And yeah, it gets really, really nutty. Like way into audio rate. to this one. It's cool. Beautiful, beautiful sounding phaser, flanger, whatever you want to call it. It's a hoax, so it's not really a flanger, I suppose. Love it. Okay, now on the delay side of things, I've got the Boss PS2 pitch shifter delay. I love this one. It's kind of a classic. It's a bit pricey these days, but basically any of the Boss DD series or DSD series will get you the kind of delay vibe that I like. And you have 3 settings for delay time. And it's just got a really nice sound. I've used it on a lot of tracks. I can't remember any specific ones at this moment. It also has a pitch shifting section, which is cool. It's not really the main event for me. But it's nice. If you want to do pitch shifting, you can do it. For me, it's really about the delay. Like, that just sounds beautiful to me. And again, if you have any of the DD series Boss digital delays, they all sound good. I think there's a new version of the DD3 that has top tempo, so if you want to clock it, that might be good for you. I used to be seriously like, you have to clock every fucking delay, everything has to be time synced. Now I clock whatever, who cares? Okay, Behringer Ultra Chorus. This is a clone of the Boss Super Chorus CH1. There's another one that I was like, I don't want to spend the dough, but I want to know what it's about. And as you can hear, we just jumped to stereo. Digging it. It's really nice sounding. Pretty straightforward. It's not going to get super crazy. In general, I find that if you're looking for wilder effects, you want to go more boutique. I'm talking like Electro-Harmonix, Earthquaker, whatever. I don't have any Earthquaker stuff, but I've been curious. But all the Boss stuff just sounds great. And the delays get wild because you could do whatever you want with them. But like, this chorus isn't going to go much further than that. I don't know if the Boss real one might do more, but I think for the general gist of the sound, it's a nice vibe. And now we're on to the Zoom Ms100 Bt multi-stomp. To me, this is a digital pedal. To me, this is one of the best bargains pedals. I know they have a few versions of this. I got the Ms100. As far as I know, this one has access to all the effects. So you can get all the guitar distortion stuff, you can get all the modulation stuff, the delay, the reverb, etc. I don't know if there are newer versions, but this is the one I have. And now we're on a vintage chorus setting, which is actually supposed to be like the Boss CE2, as far as I understand. My one complaint with this pedal is I really don't like the encoders. Talked about this before, I'm not an encoder guy. But it's a great pedal. I think this is actually the clone here, Super Chorus, of this. Yeah, it's supposed to be the same pedal. And gee golly gosh, they sound the same to me. So that's quite impressive. I would be hard-pressed to find the difference between those in a mix. So great emulations from Zoom, but they also have more stuff. They have flangers, all kinds of flangers, vibrato, octave. I use this octave a lot with my synths and with my guitars. You got pitch shifting. This has like literally every effect, and you unlock them with a Bluetooth app. And I believe at this point they're all free, so I have everything in here. Or at least everything to fill up the memory. There are a couple things that just didn't interest me. But I've got all the good shit. And yeah, I mean, there are like hundreds of effects in here. We're not going to go through all of them. Ring modulator. It's really easy. You can also chain multiple effects. Okay, so here's a Boss Flanger clone. Let's hear. It's pretty spot on, I'd say. Now we're hearing the Behringer, the Boss clone. It's really, really close. I can't tell the difference. That's actually really impressive. I didn't expect that. Bass flanger, even better. Bass ensemble. Okay, let's check out some other effects. Alright, sorry, that's the tuner mode. Okay, so we'll do delay and reverb. Okay. Really nice. I don't like that it stops when you freeze the time, but maybe let's see how the tape echo does. Yeah, okay. But the encoders kind of ruin the fun in the tweaking for me. It's not ideal for tweaking. That's kind of my problem with this, even though it sounds amazing. So you gotta take that into account. You know, grabbing a knob and just turning the knob is really exciting, and you can't really do that with this Zoom one. This is supposed to be like a memory man. I have a real memory man. I covered that in my Micro Freak video. If you're curious about the memory man, check that video out. I didn't want to repeat here. Reverse delay. Again, mutes, it's a little, like, these are just a little fiddly. I can't vibe with these knobs, but I think it sounds great. We'll get into the reverbs. Basically, we got a pitch delay, filter delay. Yeah, here's pitch delay. Sounds great. It's what you would expect. Let's get to the reverbs. And I want to turn the chorus on as well. But yeah. Also, it has these modes. Ice delay. I think this is supposed to be an emulation of a Strymon algorithm. This is supposed to be something from TC Electronic. As you can see, I uploaded like literally every effect in here. Yeah, these reverbs are really beautiful. So I think it's a great deal, especially if you want to set it and forget it effect like the reverb. Now we'll stereoize. We'll get the flanger hooks in. We'll get the PS2 in. And we'll bring in some drums. We're at about 140 BPM. Beautiful reverb. Yeah. Get some effects in the Monomachine. I just activated an internal flanger and a reverb. Crazy. I like it in stereo. Yeah. I think the sequence went slightly at a time, but you know, I don't really care. And yeah, the muting when switching effects on the zoom is a little annoying, but you know, what can you do? Yeah. Monomachine delay is fucking sick. Flanger hooks, bringing the pain. Manipulating both the boss delay and the Monomachine delay. At the same time. Going hard. Hoax. Phaser. Turn every pedal on. Why not? Maximum modulation. We even go into pitch shifter mode. Yeah. Bring the reverb back. Make an audio rate LFO. Monomachine throwing down. I don't even know how that happened, but that is some deep depths. And of course, it's like mix and match. Really in that deep techno zone. Yeah. Behringer got a little strange there with the stereo field, but you know, it costs $25. I can't complain. That's a little strange how it's only going to the left, but what can I say? Monomachine and effects. So that was really dope. I think the Monomachine is fucking amazing, and it's self-evident. The minute you turn it on, the minute you get patching, it rules. I don't need to say more. That's why they command such a high price. Pedal-wise, I think the Behringers are good, cheap analog pedals. If you were looking to get into pedals, you don't want to spend too much, I think it's a good way. Bear in mind that the quality is not necessarily the best. They're not true bypass. You might have some gain staging stuff. EHX, next level, cool weirdness. The flanger hoax is a mind blower for me. I recommend it to anyone. And the Zoom, I think, is the best deal of all. You can get all the cool digital effects. You can get really great sounding emulations. Just keep in mind that the encoders are not the best for tweakability. I'm not a fan of them, but I think it's a great pedal nonetheless. And if I had to take just one of these with me, I would probably take the Zoom. As always, samples from this jam and other jams are going to be on my Patreon. Don't forget to smash like here. Peace out.